Good morning, class 10. Welcome back after first pre-board. I hope you must have understood your mistakes. So today I'm going to explain you the program of magic number. So let's begin. Magic number. A magic number is said to be a number if its sum of its digits are calculated till a single digit is obtained by recursively adding the sum of its digits. If the single digit comes out to be 1, it is said to be a magic number, else it is not a magic number. So basically a magic number is 1. Suppose you have certain number with you. So if you uh, take digit by digit of that number and add them and keep on adding till the time you don't get the single digit. Like example 199. If I add 199 single digit, I am going to add 1 plus 9 plus 9, I'll get and then the digit as 19, and when I'm going to add 19 again, I'll get 9 plus 1 as 10, and if I am going to add 10 plus 0, I'll get the number as 1. So hence it is a magic number. Similarly, if I take a number 19, I am going to add 1 plus 9, it's going to come out 10, and 10 is 1 plus 0, which will be come out to be at as 1. So both 199 and 19 are magic numbers. I hope it is now clear. So let's see how to make the program for a magic number on BlueJ. This is a BlueJ screen, and here you can see I have already made a program for the reference. This program is simple if you understand its logic clearly. So I have already taken a class with the name magic, and I have already taken a function, main function, and in this I have created an object for the scanner class with the name in, and I have taken three variables int n, p, and x. So first we have to ask the user to enter the number for which we are going to check whether it is a magic number or is it not a magic number. Right. So all the upper header files are included. The class is made, the function is made, and the object for taking input is made. Now I've taken the three variables, you can see. And now I'm going to ask a user to enter a number which he wants to check for magic number. So we are going to print the statement enter the number, and in the variable n we are going to take the input. Now the rest of the logic which is after these lines are for the checking of magic number. So for this we have taken the variable, the while condition, while, and there are two while conditions if you can see. So we have to keep checking the code till we do not get a single digit number. For that the condition is while n is greater than 9, right? So 199 is my input, let's say. So 199 is already greater than 9. This condition is true, so we'll get in inside the loop. Here I have taken a variable s for calculating the sum, so s equals to 0, and I have stored the number entered by user into x. So therefore x is also 199. Now when we are going to come to this while loop, x not equal to 0. Now I'll explain you why it is x not equal to 0 later. First let us see this condition is true. Just now x is not equals to 0. So let's come inside. Now here this x will be, that is 199, will be divided by 10, and its mod will be stored, and s is meant for keeping the sum of the digits. So just now s is 0, so 199, if mod by 10, that is, now we'll get a remainder of it. The remainder will be simply 9. And now we have to divide this also. In the next line you can see x is equals to x divided by 10. So therefore 199 will be now divided by 10. So 199 divided by 10 is equals to 19. Right? So quotient is again stored back into the x, and remainder is stored and also added to the previous s, that was 0. I hope till here the things are clear. So now condition is still true. Let's come back to condition and see x not equal to 0. Now what is x? X is 19. So 19 is not equal to 0. So since condition is true, so we'll have to come inside the loop. So here s is equals to s plus again x mod 10. So my initial s, the previous s was 9. So 9 plus 19, which is x mod 10. Now what we'll get? 19 mod 10 is 9. So 9 plus 9 will be 18. So 9 plus 9 will be now 18. So my new s is 18. Now let's come down. X is equals to x divided by 10. My x is still 19. So 19 divided by 10. So as we'll divide, we'll get the quotient as 1. Right, now we have stored this quotient into the x again, and x is still not 0. Look into the condition of while loop. X is still not 0. So we have to again go to the process. So what is the process saying now? X is 18 and so s is 18 and x is 1, and the number was 199. So what we have to do, we have to again go to the process. So 18 plus, now 81 mod 10. When we divide 1 by 10, 1 is smaller than 10. So what remainder do we expect? The remainder will be 1 itself. Therefore 18 plus 1 is now 19. So 19 is stored in the s, and x is to be divided by again 10. So 1 divided by 10. When we divide 1 by 10, so we are already getting a remainder as 1. So it means the quotient is 0. Now we'll come back and check the condition is true or false. While x is not equal to 0, now x has come to be 0. So this condition is now false. So we cannot run this loop anymore. So now what we have to do, we have to store the s into n. And what was my s? S is 19. So now my new n, that is now new number, is now 19. Did you get it? Now again we'll come out of this while loop, inside loop, and we'll check for the condition. Now here while n was greater than 19, n is greater than 9, so 19 is greater than already 9, so this condition is true. So we have to come inside it again, and here again the x is 19, s is 0, and now we are inside the second while loop. Now this second while loop is going to work in the same way as it has done just now for the previous execution. So what are we going to do? 0 plus 9, remainder is now 9. 0 plus 9 is 9, so s is 9 and x is equals to 1. After dividing the 19 by 10, we get quotient as 1. So condition is still true, so we'll come back, and now 9 plus, now what is the remainder? It's 1. So 9 plus 1 is 10, and x is equals to, now 1 divided by 10 will be now 0. Alright, so 0 is now stored into x. Now condition is false. So again the new number n will be 10. So here now n is 10. Now this loop is now finished. We'll come back to the original loop, the previous loop. Now n is greater than 9. Now the 10 is greater than 9, still condition is true. So we'll again come back inside the for loop, the while loop, and here since my condition is true, so s is again 0, x is now what? X is now 9, sorry 10. Now while x is not equal to 0, again condition is true. Let's come inside. Now s is equals to s plus x remainder 10. So 0 plus 10 mod 10. When we divide 10 mod 10, we get the remainder as 0. So now s is 0, and second statement, x is equal to x divided by 10. So 10 divided by 10 will be 1. So while condition is still 1, x is not equal to 0, condition is true. So again we'll come inside and we'll check for the further statement. So 0 plus 1, 10, that is 1 divided by 10, it will be 0 now, x is 0. Now new number is 1. Now we'll come back to the previous while loop and we'll check for the condition again. Now condition is false. Now when this condition is false, 1 is not greater than 9. Now this condition is false. Now my entire for loop will stop, while loop will stop, and now I'll come out of this whole bracket of while, both the whiles, and I'll now simply land up to the if condition. Now my n was latest n was 1. So if n equals to 1, we have to print that it's a magic number, and we have to simply print the p. P was the original number which was given by the user, which we have stored in the p. If you remember, in the first statement 199, p was 199, that was the original number. So we can now print that it's a magic number 199. If this condition doesn't comes to be true, then we can simply write else it's not a magic number. You can see here else it's not a magic number. Which number is not a magic number? The p which was entered by the user. So here we have closed the if and function and the class. I hope I have made the logic of magic number clear to all of you. This was a question which was given in the pre-board paper, and most of you have done it wrong. So the concept of magic number I hope is now clear. Now before ending, let's see and compile the code and check whether the output is coming or not. So enter a number 199, it's a magic number. Let's enter another number and check. Let's see, it's 210. So you see it's not a magic number. So class 10, I hope I have made the magic number program clear to all of you. If you still have any doubts, you can ask me by writing me a mail or asking in the class.